tonight based on the theme Strong Women, Strong Minds. To me, this is the topic that I connect strongly both in my life and experience. As a working woman, I balance my career while I need to be always present for my family, especially for my two young daughters. Some days everything just runs smoothly, and some days um, it just feels overwhelming. But through it all, I learned that strength isn't just having everything perfectly managed. It is about the mindset. I have had moments where after a long day at work, I need to switch my role at home, making sure my daughters feel supported and loved. And somewhere along the way, I realized something which is also equally important, which is being uh, which is be able to making space for myself. That's when I realized the importance of creating a my own me time. Like joining Toastmaster helped me to gain my confidence and find my voice. While playing pickleball and also sports allowed me to recharge and stay active. I think that this small efforts helps me show up better, not just for my work, also for my family. So to me, a strong mind means that we continue to grow, adapting through challenges, and understanding that taking for yourself is not a luxury, it is a necessity for us to keep going. And most importantly, to me, it is like setting a good example for my daughters that strength comes from resilience, balance, and self-belief. Yeah, that's all I have for today. And back to you, TOE, Eva.
Thank you. Thank you, Brewmaster, Camille. And also thank you with Pepe. I'm sorry to everyone today. Okay. Yeah. To be honest, right, the TOE roles, right, is like MC for tonight. So for those who just join us today, like Sisa, like my friends here, Louis. I think Louis is yeah, say hi. Okay. Tonight's right, the themes is about strong women and strong minds. So we have to go through a lot of obstacles today just to meet up tonight. Agree or disagree? I believe that everyone agree. Tonight, we come here, it's a group of strong women with a very strong mind, staying here together to go through the whole Toastmaster meeting for the next 2 hours. So when we talk about strengths, right, many people think about physical strength. You have to be strong, you have to be this, you have to be that. But in real strengths, right, I believe that it's about the mental. Your brains can actually control a lot of things. So let's tonight pay attention to the next 2 hours, let's enjoy tonight because we really want, as a winners clubs, right? For everyone to know, it's actually a girls club, a lady clubs that support everyone's here. So tonight, I'm very, to be honest, very happy that we invited our GE from Berjaya Club, Shakira Lee, and she's helping us as our general evaluator today. And I'll pass to her to share more about the role players. Over to you, Shakira.
Okay, thank you, Eva. As a general evaluator, I will observe anything and happen in this meeting. I will provide feedback during my evaluation sections. I will be assisted by a team of evaluator as well as a technical role player. And here I would like to introduce the tech team. First, I would like to invite Timer. Hold on, Timer. Well, I have a timer is. No, maybe I start with Grammarian.
Can,
Elisa,
yeah.
yeah, Elisa, to explain your role. Over to you, Elisa.
Hi, thank you. Thank you, GE. So my role as a grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all speakers, listening carefully to their language usage. I will note any improper language as well as any outstanding words quote, saying, or thoughts. As grammarian, it is also my duty to introduce the word of the day. So the word of today is fortitude, which means the mental and emotional strengths that enable a person to face danger, pain, or adversity with courage and resilience. It represents a steadfast, courageous endurance of difficult circumstances. Common synonyms include grit, courage, endurance, mettle, backbone, and stamina. Examples of the word used in fortitude. It was a year of monumental uphill that tested the fortitude and resiliency of everyone involved. Her decision to stand up for her belief in the face of heavy criticism is a clear example of fortitude. So I encourage everyone to use the word of the day, fortitude. Over back to you, Jean.
Thank you, Eliza. Next, I would like to invite our counter, Erin Yeo, to explain her role.
Thank you, Madam GE. The purpose of our counter role is to note down the words and sounds used as a crutch or pause filler by anyone who speaks. During the meeting, I will listen for overused words including and, well, but, so, and you know. I will also listen for filler sounds including and I will also note when a speaker repeats a word or phrase such as I or this means. At the end of the meeting, I will report the number of times that each speaker used these expressions. Thank you, Madam GE.
Thank you, Erin. And next, I would like to invite timer Ritno Chia to explain her role. Ritno Chia, right?
Retno Chia. Okay. Thank you, Madam GE. As the timer, I will time the table topic speakers, formal speeches, and the evaluations. It's written here that I will alert each speaker of the time they have left, but I won't do that. So if you are speaking, please, especially the speaker and also the evaluation, please pin me, and then I will show the sign green, yellow, and red cards, which denote specific times remaining. Thank you, Madam GE. Back to you.
Thank you, Ritno. And I will hand over to the Toastmaster of the evening, Eva.
Thank you. Thank you, GE, Shakira, and all the role plays today. And now we move to the prepared speech sessions where the member delivers speeches from their pathway project. So each with the objective and learning outcomes. The first speakers that we have today is Evan. She will deliver a speech titled My Mentorship Journey. I would like to invite our evaluator, Samuel, to actually share about this project. Over to you, Samuel.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster of the evening. So for Toastmasters, Jinwen, is it?
Even.
Yeah, even. Sorry. So the purpose of this project is for the members to apply mentoring skills during a long-term mentoring commitment. And second purpose of this speech is for the members to share some aspect of her experience as a mentor. And over to you, Toastmaster of the evening.
Over to you, Evan. My mentorship journey, Evan.
Thank you. Excuse me. Thank you, Madam TOE and GE. Jason. Is your name Jason? Okay.
Samuel.
Samuel, all right. Sorry, shocking. Being a mentor has never been in my dictionary because I have always felt small in teaching someone. Not coming from an education background, I always felt like I have a strong imposter syndrome. What do I have to give away the knowledge And who am I to tell someone what to do and what not to do? And after 4 years in joining Toastmasters, I was voluntold as the president. And after that, I knew that the opportunity is there and I need to grab up and handle a bigger role. Otherwise, I would always stagnate in the same position. And I'm very glad that June had gathered a few of the Toastmasters, seasoned Toastmasters, to nurture and build the younger members. So then Winners Toastmasters would be a very quality club for the next successors to come. And then I met my mentee, Wendy. I remember on the 17th of February, 2 years ago, if I'm not mistaken, we had a hybrid meeting and Wendy came in very shy, very timid, not knowing any one of us. But you can see from her eyes that she wants to learn. It's just that not enough opportunity and perhaps not a very safe platform. Can I help her to grow her leadership? Can I help her to become a better person? I knew that after 4 years in Toastmasters, it is the time for me to contribute back to the club. June had asked us to go through the Toastmasters base camp. And I'm so glad that Toastmasters has laid us down very strong foundation to help new mentor like me to guide new mentees and even new members. First of all, we go through the short-term goals, the mid-term goals, and also the long-term goals. Wendy wants to achieve more better communication skill and she likes clubbing. And furthermore, she's also aimed to finish level 1 and level 2 Toastmasters pathway. And then later on, in a further long-term goal, she wants to improve her leadership skill. Sometimes life needs two to tango. And I'm so glad Wendy is someone that's very proactive and very aggressive. So she took on the challenge. We have laid out the short-term goal, the mid-term goal, and also the long-term goal. And we have been through some of the clubbings together, some physical clubbings together. We practice some of the speech. And now you can see today, Wendy has already been Zoom Masters for almost 1 year. And now she's training Camille as one of her upcoming successors, someone who can actually help her to share her burden as a club officer. Does this journey only be myself? I think sometimes in my 6 months of mentorship journey, I felt like a one person improvement is 100% based on one person's will. A mentor can always be there, and our role can only help that much if that person doesn't want to improve herself. So Wendy was very proactive, and today her success, I would say, is 100% based on her own effort, own contributions, and also proactiveness in looking for ways to improve herself, no whether it's in pathway completions, in communications, or even in leadership skills. I can see that Wendy's, from her very first speech until now, one of her speech talking about her Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, some of the stress that she handled, the emotions that she has delivered during the speech. It was very strong, very intense. And I was very proud of her achievement because I knew that she has put in a lot of effort in rehearsing the speech behind. Okay, sometimes she's sending the speech for me to reread. But however, my comments can only be that much. And after that, all of her improvements is based on her own effort. I would say this 6 months of mentorship journey not only helped me to overcome my imposter syndrome, first of all, because I felt like, although I felt small in the beginning, I realized I can somehow give a little bit of cherries, give some advice. And from her comment, 6 months, after 6 months of Toastmasters journey, we had a conclusion. And from her comment, I realized that she actually observed what I do, what is done right and what is not really done well. Okay. And then somehow I felt that somebody is looking up to me. And I feel very honored to be a guiding role, like a role model towards someone inside the Toastmasters Club. So in these 6 months, one of the example I remember was clubbing at TDTI Club, right? Wendy that time was still very timid and very shy. Although very rushed, my schedule was very rushed, I still managed to drive all the way to TDDI just to went with a physical club with her, because I doesn't want to leave her alone, clubbing alone at that very strange, lots of people, and it's a new club for her. So I went there with her, and she was sitting alone at the corner. I encouraged her to take on table topics. However, at that time she wasn't ready yet. Nowadays, after several attempts, she's now independent and able to go clubbing without my guidance, and now she's free to go with other new members inside, with other new members. I always felt like this journey, it's very touched and very satisfying and fulfilled for me. And it's not scary at all. Although at the beginning I felt very scary to guide someone, to help someone, but somehow I realized as long as we do our best and we follow the guidelines to set the short term, the mid term, and also the long term goal, we understand what the mentee wants, doesn't give her so much pressure, and let her enough space to grow, let her have enough space to nurture and be ready. Time will prove that someone will eventually get better. And I also felt like I learned a lot from her, because in a short time, she managed to overcome a lot of fear. I can see that the internal fight inside her heart. She's now able to deliver tremendous speech with lots of emotion, which I felt at the moment I wasn't ready to be so touched and deliver a lot of strong emotion speech. And I'm so glad after these 6 months, she has now becoming a better person. And privately, we share a small shared interest, that is Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I actually went on to this training from a social media post, and I remember she had some training in one of the gym. So I felt this is some of the special interests that we can share together and nurture a friendship outside of this mentor-mentee relationship. So today in this speech, I want to take this opportunity to all of the mid or even seasoned Toastmasters member. If you want to grow to become a better leader, do not be afraid, because we are very blessed to have a lot of guidance and lots of study material that can help us to guide one by one what to do and what's best for our mentee according to their personality and characteristic. Set appropriate boundaries and understand what is the push through, what can we do to encourage, what can we do to motivate someone. And after 6 months, if someone has grown into a better person, it's a very satisfying feeling, right? Nonetheless, as again, I want to recircle, today's Wendy's success is not 100% from me. It's 100% from her own effort. It's proactive, because my role as a mentor can only help her that much. And other than that, it's all up to her. And Wendy, I wish you all the best. Good luck in your future Toastmasters journey. You are a very potential person, right? In our life, we have so many things to achieve, but what we can do, how can we eat an elephant? First, we have to cut up a whole elephant into the small chunks. Take baby steps like what you are doing right now. Take on more bigger roles slowly so that you do not feel so overwhelmed and surprised. And one day, when you look back, you will be proud of your achievement. And remember, your own success, you are accountable of your own success. And as a mentor, I'm ready to move on to the next mentee. Hopefully, the next mentee will look up to you as a role model as well. Thank you. Back to you, Samuel.
Hi. Yeah, it's back to me. Okay. Thank you, Evan. Thank you for your awesome speech. For the new friends here, maybe you do not know that joining Winners Toastmaster Club, you do have a dedicated mentor to take care of you. So same applies from Evans to Wendy. And I want to give my opinions about Wendy as well. Last week, I wasn't in a very good condition. When I was in the meetings, I was almost collapsed. And she was the only one that realized that I need help. And she actually do call and message me. And I want to take this opportunity to thank her because of her warm message, right? Really make me feel alive again. Strong women, strong mind. So we have a group of people that stay together. So next, I would like to get another, to invite the next sharing, our speaker number 2, which is Cherry. Cherry, your speech title for tonight is The Many Roles We Carry. And would like to invite your evaluator. Your evaluator is Chiu Feng. Chiu Feng, over to you.
Thanks, Tioyi, Eva. So, yep, as what Eva mentioned, Cherry's project is Level 1, Evaluation and Feedback in Presentation Mastery Pathway. The purpose of this speech is for the member to present a speech and receive feedback from the evaluator. So now over to Cherry. Tong Cheng Yi, The Many Roles We Carry. The Many Roles We Carry, Tong Cheng Yi.
Good evening, everyone. 1 week ago, we celebrated International Women's Day. On that day, social media was filled with a beautiful message celebrating women's, their strength, their contributions, and their achievements. But today's a week after, life has returned to normal. The flowers are gone and the message has slowed down. But for many women, the role they carry every day is never stopped. Let me share a story from my life. Every morning, my alarm is rung at 5:30 a.m. Before I wake up, my mind already reminded me that did I complete my urgent task yesterday? What I need to do for today? Within a minute, my life has already started. And I walk into my kitchens. I started to wash the milk bottle, giving the milk to my daughter, and make sure everything is settled before I leave the home. Within a minute, I switched the role. I become a wife. I started to discuss with my husband what is our plan today, what we should cook for the dinner to our daughter. And after that, I look at the clock. It's almost 7. I quickly grab my bag, go out and drive into the office. That time, I become an employee. Email has coming in and meeting calendar is showing up in my laptop. Can you imagine that before 8:30 a.m. every day, I'm playing 3 roles? Okay. So recently, the challenge is become more difficult for me. It's because of at work is a very big period for me because I have a lot of urgent tasks need to complete. I need to meet my superior expectation to rushing for all the project and the deadline. Sometimes I have to work until 1 a.m. And can you imagine that my focus is sometimes until I cannot focus what I want to do. And something is important that every night when I finish my work at 1 a.m., when I saw my daughter is frozen next to me, that time I realized that I feel guilt to her because I don't have time to spend with her. And I also cannot fully represent myself to my family. Until one night, my husband my husband talked in front of me. He said that I feel that you really exhausted recently. It will be better that you can start to think you will look for a job that can balance your work and your family. The time that I heard this statement from my husband, I cannot control my emotion. I cried in front of him. I realized that something is important is I'm not alone. I have someone that support me, know what I was going through, to know my struggle. And I feel very grateful that I have my husband to support me and someone that really care about my happiness and my happiness and my mental being. Being a woman, sometimes we have to play a lot of role like a mother, employee, and also as a wife. But at the end of the day, we are still a human. Sometimes we cannot promise that whatever role that we're playing is where we can hold it very perfectionist. We still will get tired and stressed, and sometimes I will feel I will getting lost as well. But it doesn't mean that we are failed. It simply means that we are doing something best already. And maybe strong doesn't mean that doing everything is perfect. Maybe real strength that knowing that when we should pause, when we should reflect ourselves and take care ourselves as well. Because once we take care ourselves, then we can take care our family as well. So even though International Days was 1 week ago, the strength of the woman is not something that we celebrate only once a year. It is something that we witness every single time. So today, I would like to say to every woman here, if you feel that you are lost, if you feel that you are tired and also stressful, don't forget you are not alone. We are still here and someone will be help you when it needed. Because of the strength of the woman is not measured by perfection, it is measured by heart, courage, and love she bring in that every role she play. And the strength is something the world needs every single day. Thank you.
Wow, Cherry, good speech. So she showed very great fortitude while she's facing so many life challenges. That's how I feel about her speech today. And there are so many roles we carry. I believe everyone here carry a lot of the roles here early in the morning. Just remember, we are strong women, strong mind, okay? Follow today's theme. Be strong. Okay, thank you, Cherry. I would like to invite the next sharing speaker, Xiao Zhen. Xiao Zhen, your speech title is Controlling Your Fear. I would like to invite Xiao Zhen evaluator, Retno, to read out the project purpose. Over to you, Retno.
Thank you, DOE. So I need to switch my role as the timer to be the evaluator. Okay, let me read the purpose of the speech from Xiaxuan. The purpose of this speech is for Xiaochen to deliver a presentation from the Toastmasters education series to learn and educate club members about ways to improve speaking and leadership skills and contribute to the club experience. Xiaochen will follow the outline while adding her own knowledge, examples, and style. Xiaochen, controlling your fear. Xiaochen. Time is yours.
Thank you, Reno. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Tonight I will be presenting on the Better Speaker series. So I just want to check you all can see my slide, right? Good.
Shaza, I'm June. I will be your timer. May I know what lights you want to flash for your whole speech?
My presentation will take 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
and
green light will be on.
Actually,
Uh,
13 to 15. Sorry to interrupt. 13 to 15, Xiaochen.
yes,
according to
the
everybody.
13 minutes is the minimum, right?
Yes, correct.
yes.
Uh-huh.
So
Thank you, June.
would you prefer I flash green at 10 minutes?
Green at 10 minutes, and then yellow is 12, and
Okay.
then
13 is red lah, huh?
not 10 to
Sorry,
15
it's
minutes.
13 to 15.
13
So,
13
yeah.
is green, 14
Correct.
is yellow, 15 is red.
Oh,
Correct.
okay, got it.
Okay.
All right,
All right.
thanks.
So everyone
Thank
can
you,
see
June.
my slide.
Yes, yes.
Good. All right. Okay. Okay. Let me start again. Okay. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Tonight I will be presenting the Better Speaker series. So unlike my previous presentation on the Successful Club series, which is more sharing on how to make a club successful, this Better Speaker series will be more focused on how to make you, the individual speaker, to become a better speaker. So in the Better Speaker series, it offers instruction on basic speaking skills and provides speaking techniques and tips that could help all club members and to develop and improve their communication skills. So there are a few topics in this series, like how to begin your speech, how to conclude your speech, how to organize your speech, as well as how to understand your audience and etc. But when I see this topic, controlling your fear, I immediately know I will choose this, which this topic is very relatable to my personal experience in public speaking. Since I was young and I have the fear of public speaking. I struggle in public speaking before I joined Toastmaster, and even after I joined Toastmaster, I'm still have this fear and I'm still learning to control my fear of public speaking. And I believe this topic is likely to be the cause of most of us joining Toastmaster, right? So let me ask a question here. Who does not experience the fear of public speaking? Raise your hand. Yeah, I believe most of us experience the same fear of public speaking. Did you know that the fear of public speaking is also known as glossophobia? It is one of the most common phobia. In fact, it ranks as the top fears of people report. It affects up to 75% of the population. You are not alone. I think we are all nervous when it comes to public speaking. But so is the majority of the population. It is common for both experienced and beginner speakers to be nervous about giving a speech or talk publicly. The difference is that the experienced speaker knows how to control the fear and enhance in their speech. By understanding the cause and symptoms of the fear, a speaker can harness this negative energy and channel it toward a positive outcome. So, to have a confident appearance, a seasoned public speaker use proper methods and techniques for relaxation. So let's start with what are some anxiety triggers when we are about to give a speech or speak publicly? First one, new and unknown situations. In my previous job as a product manager, I always experience anxiety and nervous when I have new content or new slides to present in a meeting or event. New experiences are stressful. Not knowing what to expect from unfamiliar settings or what is the curveball will throw at you at the event. What are the questions from the audience from these new slides? It all caused me high levels of anxiety. And second, risk of failure. Of course, I worry what if I fail to deliver the content clearly? What if I didn't perform up to my boss or the audience expectations? We always dream of success, victory, and achievement. Not finish well or achieve what we have set out to do can often increase nervousness. Next, potential for appearing foolish. Okay, I know this always be my biggest challenge that I always worry what if I said something wrong, funny, especially when I need to speak in English. And I feel embarrassed when my English is bad and can't pronounce a word correctly. When I'm too focused in not making a grammar mistake or too careful in choosing a correct word, speaking correct English, it causes a lot of fear and panic in my mind, and eventually I cannot articulate my thoughts effectively. And one more possibility of boring the audience. So I hope I'm not doing it today. I care about this very much too. I always worry I give too lengthy, long-winded examples in my speaking, where it actually can be summarized in one sentence. The fear of not connecting or engaging with the audience, or the fear of being considered boring, brings a lot of insecurity and worry. So all these factors lead into nervousness and can trigger your anxiety when you're about to deliver a speech. So how do we know? How do we identify when our anxiety is being triggered? So we look at some of these symptoms when confronted with a situation that causes anxiety. Your body responds by increasing the flow of adrenaline. So it causes your heartbeat fast, extra blood and oxygen will rush to your muscles and brain. This natural rush provides extra energy, enables quick responses, but it also can have some less desirable effects, such as increased heart rate, butterflies in the stomach, uncontrollable shakes, lightheadedness, and dizziness. So we all face all these symptoms when we face in anxiety or we are fearful of something. And for me, when I'm about to speak in front of public or give a speech, right, I'm very nervous. I definitely feel the increase of heartbeat and I feel like my heart is about to jump off of my chest sometimes. And I always will forget to breathe. So we all go through this, right? So anxiety symptoms are common to speakers who are concerned about their performance. This nervous energy is variable if it's used properly. The key is learning to manage it. These are the three methods for handling anxiety. Actually, there are many, but we're just gonna touch on three methods today. Studies show that one of the best methods for reducing anxiety is practice. Repeatedly giving speeches reduces fear and helps to build confidence. Even speaking in front of group of people in front of group a few times can help you put your anxiety into perspective. So try these techniques to gain experience and boost your confidence. Practice in front of mirror. Rehearse in front of family and friends. Deliver a speech before your Toastmaster club. Give presentations before other groups anywhere you can. So from me, I like to practice in front of mirror. So it is a bit cringy in the beginning to look at, to see yourself speaking like this. So, but in front of the mirror, I can check my face expression. I can check my body gestures, and sometimes I also like to practice speak out loud my speech in my car while I'm driving or I stuck in a traffic, and I will use my phone to record my voice and when practicing the speech. So I will listen back to the recording to check my pronunciation and tone. I always believe in practicing my speech. Maybe because I believe practice makes perfect. Maybe it's not perfect lah, but practice will make you as close as to perfect you can lah. Okay. Another way in which you can learn to manage your nervousness when it comes to public speaking is through visualization. Wait, sorry, visualization. Visualization is also the speech title of even presented and won the division club contest last month. In her speech, right, she demonstrated visualization and share how this method helps her in her previous job as well as her speech contest. I totally can resonate with her sharing because visualization helps me as well. Research shows that vividly imagine events are recorded in our brains as memories. To the brain and central nervous system, these are memories that are indisguisable from the actual experiences. The way you think can cause physiological changes that affect your performance. Rehearsing something in your mind uses thought processes that help achieve positive results. There was one time in my previous job, I had to learn a new slide from my pinning colleague in the pinning event, and the next day I will be presenting the same new slide in the other event in Johor. When I was flying to Johor, I used visualization to practice the new slides prior to the presentation in the Johor event. I'm mentally practicing the entire presentation in my mind by visualization. This is what I will do to visualize. I close my eyes and vividly imagine myself in the event. I mentally rehearse the whole event's situations in my mind. From when I am introduced by the MC in the event, then I walk up to the lectern confidently, smiling to the audience before I greet them. I breathe deeply before I speak. Then I speak clearly and confidently, remembering the flow of the slides and all the points that I wanted to talk. I use natural hand and body gestures and vocal variety. When I finish, then I feel relief. So this is what I do when I was flying to Johor. Visualization helps me to change my mindset before going into the presentation from nervous to calm. After I repeated this mental rehearsal, I found my confidence has increased and anxiety has decreased. Of course, when think positively, the positive thing will actually happen. So eventually, the presentation in Johor went well. And finally, the third matter is that I will discuss today in terms of managing anxiety is relaxation. Always remember to relax because your mind and body are connected. Emotions often have a physical effect on your body. As anxiety builds, so does physical stress. Relaxation and breathing techniques relieve physical tension and calm your mind. So you can do isometric exercises. So in this example, I encourage you to follow me to practice this technique to reduce tension. So focus on the areas of the concentrated tension. For me, it's always my shoulder. So tighten your muscle there for a few seconds and then release. So with this, it actually can reduce stress by tighten and release. Another one is like hold your arms up to sides parallel to the floor and rotate them in small circles. A few circles and then backward a few times. Or you can drop your head to your chest and roll to the right, to the back, to the left, to forward again. So repeat this several times. Focus in doing these exercises several times to relax your head and shoulder to relieve the physical stress that your body is building up due to the anxiety that for the coming up speech. All right. Next is breathing techniques. So I will not discuss much in this matter technically today, but I would like to emphasize how important to remember to breathe during your speech. I still remember in my last outstation event with many new joiners. They are going to present in the event for the first time. So suddenly in the event, I became one of the experienced presenter. So the suggestion I gave to my colleague who will be presenting on the stage for the first time is remember talk slow and remember to breathe. So when you remember to breathe, you will be able to talk slowly and calmly. So this is one of the important tips that I wish someone could tell me when I was presenting for the first time. All right, so this will be my last slide of my presentation today. In essence, even after practicing and mentally rehearsing your speech, it's normal to feel somewhat nervous before your presentation. You want some adrenaline flowing to help you speak energetically. So keep in mind that your audience likely won't notice your nervousness. Audience are often unaware of the signs of speaker thinks are embarrassing obvious. So if you walk and speak confidently, the audience will not know that your palms are sweaty, your heart is pounding. Okay? Then next time when you are able to give a speech as your heart pounds, you feel like you have butterflies in your stomach. Turn your anxiety into positive energy by using this method discussed today. So your audience will be impressed with your confidence and listen to every word you say. That's all from me today. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Xiaozhen. The topic that Xiaozhen chose today, right? And our grammarian words are very matching. We should, fortitude, overcome the fear. And just like Xiaozhen said, we can control our fear. Thank you, Xiaozhen. So now is the sessions whereby we have table topic for everyone. So what is table topic? Table topic is this platform whereby everyone can practice their impromptu speaking. So impromptu speaking is very important in communications and also leadership, because when you meet someone new, they will come to you, ask some questions, and you need to immediately respond to them. So today we have our topic master, Wendy. So Wendy, over to you.
Thank you, TOE Eva. Let me share my screen. Okay. Since today's theme is strong women, strong minds, the questions will be related to the theme today. And who would like to be the first speaker to challenge one of the table topics?
I would like to try Wendy.
Okay.
Mei Hong here.
Thank you, Mei Hong. Which number would you like to choose?
I would like to choose number 3.
Okay, let's see what is at number 3. Number 3. Which values do you refuse to compromise on? Which values do you refuse to compromise on? Now the floor is yours, Mei Hong.
Which value do I refuse to compromise on? This makes me think a bit of what I will do in working, like in working environment. The thing that I will not compromise on is the values is kindness. I think we need a lot of kindness as I'm working with many mothers, parents, caregiver. This is the value that is very important to me. Sometimes when the parents come, they sometimes expect a lot for their child, but sometimes it's not very realistic. Like I want my child to walk within the next 3 months or 6 months, but I will not just say yes to them. This is not how I work. I will usually tell them, explain to them how is it, show them kindness, like understand like yes, your child is delayed, you need to how you need to work with them, but I cannot just agree to them only. Or sometimes when the parent is very harsh to me, I will not just being harsh back to them or scold them back, because we never really can feel them what they are going through. Sometimes maybe they have a bad day, or they are being burdened by a lot of financial issue, lack of family support, all that. So all the while, for me, I will always value kindness when working with them, because with kindness, everyone can feel a bit better, supported, and loved. This is what I feel like if one of the value that I will not compromise when I'm working with the children is the value kindness. So that's all from me. I'll pass back to you. And
Thank you, Mei Hong. It is good that you try to help the parents and the children and don't give them false hopes and really try to help. And yeah, that's really good. Sometimes people might not agree to it, and we must also learn how to push back and stay strong. Yes. Okay. Now we ask for the next volunteer. Who would like to volunteer for the next
Hello,
question?
Wendy. I'm the new guest today. People might wondering how to pronounce my name, which is normal. So it sounds like free air. So my name is Free Air. I would like to give it a try. I would like to choose number 1.
Okay. Okay, free air.
Free air. Yeah, free air.
Okay, let's see what's behind number 1. Okay. the first question.
When do you feel
When,
most misunderstood?
yeah, when do you feel most misunderstood? When do you feel most misunderstood? The floor is yours, Priya.
I'm a very outgoing person. Sometimes can be very blunt. Maybe it's because of my horoscope areas. So I'm not a very sensitive person. So take it for example, I have a new colleague just newly joined us. So I would like to have a lunch with her. So I asked her, hey, where are you right now? But I realized that she took it differently. I realized I got to know from my another colleague that she thought I tried to micromanage her. And then but she's not a straightforward person. So how she asked, she went to her superior and asked, actually, who am I reporting to? Because I realized that Freya like keep asking me where am I? Do I need to reporting to her? Do I need to let her know where am I? What I'm doing? So yeah. But actually, I just want to find out where is she? Maybe we can have lunch together. Yeah. Yeah. This is because of how my personality is. So the way I express myself, not very detailed, not very soft. Oh, Friday, yeah, it happens. Yeah, someone call me Friday, Freya, Fia, Faye. Yeah, I get that a lot of time.
Okay.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Priya. Yeah, sometimes when we have the best intentions, but the other person might not see it the same way. So it's good that you still try to keep a positive mindset despite that. And yeah, that's good. And now we go to the next.
Wei Yin volunteer.
Okay. Hui Yin. Now number 1
I
and 3
pick
is
number 5.
okay. Let's see what's behind number 5. Number 5. What makes a woman strong? What makes a woman strong? The floor is yours, Hui Yin.
What makes a woman strong, in my opinion, is the love she gathered from her families, friends, and lovers. Without love, most of the people couldn't find the strength to keep going, fighting for what they want. So what we need to do is to spread the kindness and the love out so that our world will become nicer, peacer, and also stronger. Thank you.
Thank you, Hui Yin. Yeah, that's what makes a woman strong, by having love, showing love, and making the place a better place for everyone. Yeah, and yeah, that's a good take. And now I think we still have time for the
Yeah, we
one
still
more.
have one more. We can let Arisa try.
Arisa or Number 1, 3, and 5 are taken. Which number would you like to try?
Number 5
Number 5 is already taken.
already. Number
Yes.
2. Number 2.
Okay, let's see what's behind number 2. Number 2. If your younger self saw you today, what would surprise them the most? If your younger self saw you today, what would surprise them the most? Or is yours?
Yeah, I think to say that, oh wow, you did a lot. You did a good job more than before when you was young. Because when I was young, I feel like not confident, just like a normal girl. And when I grow up and try to be a good myself, to practice more in many of in terms of education, or in terms of self-esteem, and develop my skill in social and connect to people. So that's make me more confident. So now it's good. It's better than before. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Asisa. Is this your first try for table topic? First experience?
Yes, yes.
Oh, that's nice. It's good that you tried today, and I'm sure your younger self would be proud of how far you've come today. And
yes.
And would you like to add anything?
Nothing. That's it.
Okay. Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
And yes, that's all for the table topic session. Glad to have 4 volunteers to answer 4 table topic session, and good to hear everyone's take today. And yeah, now I will pass back the floor to our TOE, Eva.
Okay, thank you, Randy, and all the participants for trying your best to actually speak during the impromptu sessions, because we all know that impromptu is not easy. So take it easy. To be honest, there are always tips that you can learn from Toastmaster. When you join Toastmaster, you can always go to any one of the members here to ask them, how do you do the impromptu? I myself, right, also learn through Toastmaster. And now, shall we take a break? And then we have to do our e-voting later and our group photo. Let's take a group photo first. Camera ready?
Yes.
Can someone help to take the photo?
Yeah,
Okay,
I'll
give
do
me your best pose. Okay. Well, okay, camera ready? Just tell us, then inform us, we just pose.
Okay, I'll give you a moment.
Okay, give camera a bit of moment. Hold on first.
Okay.
V for Venus.
One.
V for Venus.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Oh wait, I need one more.
Okay, need one more. Okay.
Yeah,
one
it's
more.
not
One more can give love already.
Okay, 1.
Okay. I think camera okay already, eh? Okay, so not done. Done. Is it everything okay?
Yeah, done. Okay.
Okay. So
Yeah.
let's take a short breaks for 2 minutes enough. Then come back, okay? Take a drink, make yourself comfortable, because when you come back, you will have something more interesting to learn. Okay, and as usual, the 上半场 and the 下半场. Now you finish the half in the morning, in the AM, now PM. Okay, so see you later in 2 minutes. Okay, and I need helps for the e-votings to get ready right after they come back. Yeah, then we will vote for the best speaker and also the table topic speaker. Seems like today energy here only. I think everyone is pretty tired recently. And also blame the rain. I also blame the rain. Out of sudden, 5:30 get out from the office, then rain. Then stuck in front of Pajatam Square for half an hour and cannot move at all. Can you imagine the kind of feeling? And you decided it's like, hey, I'm not gonna take a risk. I have to U-turn. Yeah. And then when you U-turn, another jam. So as a strong women's, right, what you need to do with your brain? You need to tell them, hey, today got Toastmaster, so must come with whatever it is, fortitude. And the moments when you have the kind of mindset, right, you really can actually go through a lot of things. So thanks for everyone who actually able to make it today. Especially our new friends. Like Loy is from New Mobile, Asisa's from Thailand, and then I have Priya is from Juice. So thank you for joining us today. I know that you are very busy, and I hope you all can learn something today, okay? And thanks to Samuel also.
Really, I'm actually not from Zeus, by the way.
Oh, sorry.
My friends work in Zeus.
Yeah, from my friends. So maybe if you know obligations, can share more about yourself also. Take this opportunity to let others people know about you.
And now?
Yeah. While we are waiting for the rest to come back.
Oh, I just started my new job yesterday as a brand manager for Lux Asia. So I'm in charge of the LBAG, ELLE, if you've heard of it. Yeah, so I'm the new brand manager for that brand. Before that, I used to work under Valiram. Under Valiram Group, there are many brands that carry like Bath and Body Works, Victoria's Secret, Tumi Travel Retails, Bacha Coffee, TWG, and many more is under the group. So I was the sales and marketing manager for their travel retail business. So I used to base in airport for a few years, taking care of the marketing and sales. So inside the travel retail, they have many business. They have about 45 outlets, basically dominate the whole airport business. Yeah, so was that. And before Valira, I used to work in Asia under Santan. Now the CEO is very famous, I know.
Yes, he is.
Yeah. So
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all.
Thank you, Priya.
Excuse me, TOE.
Yes.
I need to give the report of the time frame before you do the voting, because I think for the speaker, as usual, we need to have the meeting the requirements before the vote. If it's still the case.
You are right, right now. I'm sorry about this.
We can't just do the voting based on our
correct, you are right. We can do the voting later. Yeah, agree with you, Red Nose.
Because there are some can I say it now? Because
some didn't meet the expectation.
I'm afraid that we only have one speaker that met the requirement, and the rest didn't. And also the same thing with the table topic. Only one person.
Then tonight we don't have any of these awards for that. So
correct. So we can't do any voting, but I will follow up with my report later. Thank you.
Thank you, Retno. Sorry, Kamel. Yeah, about this. Okay, so we don't waste any more times, because very important person is waiting for us, because during the speech, right? Everyone's get to speed up during the first sessions and everything. Then you saw the three speaker already sharing. And the most important part is that we need some evaluators to evaluate them. And now I would like to invite our GE for tonight, General Evaluator Shakira Lee, to share some constructive feedbacks to all of them. So leads these segments, I now invite our GE, Shakira. GE, Shakira, our GE, our General Evaluator tonight. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Eva. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here comes the final segment of the Toastmaster Club meeting and evaluation. Basically, what can you expect from this section is you will get praise, you will get praise, you will get appraisal, of course, you will get some motivation, and then you will get some solution how to make your speech become better. And of course, the evaluator will, their feedback is very personal. Every evaluator, their personal view is different. So I hope you all take it freely and openly, especially to the speaker. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go to the first speech evaluator. We will have Samuel from the Utama Toastmaster Club. Yes, over to you, Samuel.
Okay, thank you, General Evaluators. So before I start, am I audible? Right, okay. Thank you, GE, once again. Now, for Toastmaster event, we are doing a mentoring project, which is you have to guide your protege. We call it protege. Some Toastmaster, we call it mentee as well. But before I start my evaluation, let me paint you a picture why people choose you or the system choose you. Because in mentee-mentor relationships, there's always, from mentee perspective, they have three things. What is the three things? I want to be like you. I believe that you can lead me to my success. And thirdly, we share the common visions. These three elements, either one fall into the part. So you and your mentee will band to pair in together. Okay. So what you did great in your speech is, I think you have a proper setup. What define the proper setup is because in our meetings room, we do have guests. We don't know what is mentee mentor, or perhaps in their mentee mentor perspective, there's a different things. And you mentioned by our Toastmasters, how do we pair the mentee is by assign one mentees to us, then we follow up with them, help them to grow in within 6 month times. So you paint us a very good picture. This is how our system works. So for the audience to understand more context before we dive into the gyms, okay? Secondly, your mentoring styles, from what you mentioned through your stories, mentoring style have few kinds. People will say you lead by your skills, you connect the resources, or you share some ideas that people didn't thought of. So for your styles is connect the resources, because what Wendy went into certain TTDI clubs, right? You, no matter how busy you are, you will accompany, because for a new Toastmasters, it's a scary part to do clubbings. When you visit others club, you have nobody knows about that. So the mentoring have the responsibility to pair, to connect you with other members. So that's why getting more and more members in the future, it helps you grow faster. Whichever resources you need, you can find the other Toastmasters. This is also a part of mentoring system as well. And when it comes to area of improvement, there's only two area of improvement for you. First, I found it in your speeches, you have multiple stories. And what defines a long, medium, short is hard for you to explain because you have too many stories you need to jargon for that. My humble suggestions, perhaps you can think of one significant event that happens to you and Wendy, your mentee. So what kind of long-term goal, mid-term goal, and short-term goal? You can pick one. Specifically address it, and what is the purpose? Why? Because sometimes people wanted the success, but why you need that kind of success? If the value is not pairing with the mentee, so it's hard for them to move forward. So perhaps you can put us the purpose why the mentee need that and how you heading towards that. That will be more concrete and you deliver more to the audience. And secondly, you have a very strong emotions. You mentioned lots of strong emotions. As an audience, we are Toastmasters, we fall back before. But what makes you to come back? The strong emotion, actually, how do you overcome that? If you can paint us, how do you overcome the strong emotions? Then it also a learning for the audience as well, and also for your growth, and your mentee will understand, oh, this is the thoughts that the moment the event happens, this is the thought you wanted me to go through the how. Okay, on and on, I would say you have a proper structures, a company styles of mentoring, which is connect the resources, and the area of improvement, multiple story. Perhaps you just pick one story will do, and the strong emotion part, how do you make it? That's a gist. Okay, on and on. I wish you and Mandy have a continued relationship, and also looking forward for Venus Toastmaster Club, a new rise leader. And over to you, General Evatus.
Okay, thank you, Samuel. Okay, as we just hear from Samuel, he has a gift. Our speaker, sorry, I was our speaker, Yvonne, right? She has what she has did well in her speech, and he also gave two area of improvement for her, and he did summarize his whole evaluation. And additional to that, right, I was applaud that the speaker Yan was, I think she was running something outside, right, and she did not turn on her screen, and I was like, why the speaker did not turn on the screen? And throughout half of the speech, she still managed to turn on the screen. This is what I asked her for, making effort to make her speech complete. All right, thank you, Samuel. Next, I would like to invite second evaluator to evaluate Cherry. May I invite Chu Fong? Over to you, Chu Fong.
Thank you, GE Shakira. Toastmaster Cherry, thank you for your speech, The Many Roles We Carry. So you have shared the reality of the many roles we carry every day, and you delivered the message in a very sincere and meaningful way, showing your fortitude in managing so many responsibilities. You really connect your speech with the International Women's Day, reminding us that while appreciation is often highlighted on that day itself, but in reality, these roles and challenges continue to exist every day. That message was simple but meaningful. Then you also brought us into your daily life, starting from 5:30 a.m., stepping into different roles as a mother, wife, and employee, all before 8:30 a.m. That simple timeline itself, for me, also very powerful because it helped us immediately understand the weight of responsibility you carry every day. There are a few things I really like about your speech. First, your storytelling. You shared your real-life experiences, from managing multiple roles to handling expectation at work and even working until 1 a.m. These were very specific and relatable moments, which allow us to clearly picture your situation. More important, when you shared your struggles and your husband's suggestion, it showed your vulnerability. That honesty really made us feel your speech more authentic. Second, what I like about your speech is your clarity in delivery. You spoke very clearly, word by word, with a steady and a comfortable pace. Your ideas were expressed in a simple word in an organized way, make it easy for us to follow along. And then the third things that I like about your speech is your hand gestures. Your gestures supported your message naturally and very well timed to emphasize your key points. This added to your presence and also made your delivery more engaging to watch. It also made your talk feel more personal, like you were really sharing directly with each of us. If I may offer one small suggestion to make your speech more engaging, your opening, we already mentioned International Women's Day, which is a very strong and relevant starting point. To make it even more engaging, you could actually strengthen your opening hook by asking questions. For example, you could ask, before coming here today, how many roles have you all already played? Or when was the last time you paused and thought about all the roles you carry in a single day. So questions like this can really immediately draw the audience in and make them reflect on their own experience. This will also create a stronger connection to your title, the many roles we carry, okay, right from the beginning. So overall, Cherry, I think this is a very sincere and meaningful speech with a very strong storytelling and powerful reminder that while we carry many roles in life, we should not forget to take care of ourselves and that we are not alone. I'm looking forward to your next speech. Well done.
Thank you, Chiu Fong, for your evaluation. I like your Cherry speech, where this speech is really aligned to the theme today. Right, and with Chiu Fong evaluations, I believe her evaluation on the area of improvement can be done and much relevant to her speech. Okay, next I would like to invite the third evaluator, Sheldon, to evaluate. Reno to evaluate Sheldon's speech. Over to you, Reno.
Thank you. Before that, can anyone help me with the timer, please? Anyone? June, can you do my timer?
Okay, sure.
Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you, GE. Xiao controlling your fear. Thank you very much for sharing your speech here by mentioning about how important it is to acquire the speaking skills. And then you mentioned about the fear of public speaking, and most people actually are scared of delivering the speech. So what I really like, and I think, Xiaochen, so last time I was your evaluator, and you took on the feedback that we gave you, not just me, but also from June's, for example, your gesture, the smiling, and then your facial expression. I really love that you put the slides because it gave more meaningful and clear explanation, not just listening to your voice. That's fantastic. And also, you made your presentation simple. For example, you give 3 points: anxiety triggering, and then the anxiety symptoms and how to manage them. I love that. And also, I would say that you give an example, not just giving them, but for example, you say risk of failure. We are scared. What if? What if I didn't say it? Or what if I didn't present it well? But actually, why would be afraid of making mistakes? You make that point. I really love it, Xiaochen. What I would like you to probably suggest, in my humble opinion, is just to help you to flow your sentences by doing more conjunctions in, for example, within 2 sentences. So make it more flowy. So it would be, I would say, more beautifully heard by the audience, because everything that you presented are already very beautiful. Xiao Chen, thank you very much. What I really like is your slides, and then you give examples, you make it very simple, understandable, and then hopefully you can make it more flowy next time. And for sure, we all can benefit from your presentations. The newbies will say, oh, this is something we can learn. But for people that have been in Venus Toastmasters for a while, it's just a reminder for us. Thank you once again. Back to you, GE.
Okay, thank you, Rino Cha. Okay, Rino has evaluated her speech in 2 ways in terms of the content and presentation. Right? She focused on these 2 items, and she has covered what she has did well in terms of the content, and she also suggests some area of improvement to her. And personally, I really like this speech, and because she really give us some live demonstration on how can we control our anxiety. I believe most of the speaker has benefited from her presentation. All right. Next, shall we work for the best evaluator for now or later?
Later, maybe like
okay.
Camille to prepare. Camille, can you help
Okay.
to prepare? Yeah.
Okay, then I continue with table topic evaluation.
I need to check first whether they are on time. 3 evaluator also all on time, right?
Yeah, we have 3 evaluators and 2 evaluators are on time. Are we still voting?
Let's vote for the 2 evaluator because
Yeah.
we have 2. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we're back
All right.
to G. Yeah.
Okay, next I would like to invite table topic evaluator Yun Bear to take over the control.
Thank you, Madam GE Shakila. All right. Today, we have 4 brave souls who attempted their table topics, and it's also a test to show the 45 of them spending quality time joining Venus Toastmasters meeting. First, we have Mei Hong. The question given to her was, which values do you refuse to compromise on? So in a way, it's a twist, right? That means what are the values that she treasures or close to her heart? Mei Hong, she starts straight away saying that it's related to her work. And the words kindness is one of the value that she shared with us. She used the example of while working, she meet a lot of her stakeholder who is parents and caregiver. And of course, the expectation is they wanted to see the children or the child to be able to walk or perform certain actions. So it's also sharing during work. Mei Hong also have to show a lot of empathy and to understand the family needs and support. So I think one thing that I would like to give Mei Hong's suggestion is introduce yourself to the audience. What is your occupation? Because without knowing what you do in the profession, so people clueless. So after checking your LinkedIn profile, I found your official title is Pediatric and Neurophysiotherapist. So after explaining that it makes more sense when you share the work and the value that close to you. Second is Frey Ong. Okay, so title was given, when do you feel most misunderstood? So it gives me some process. What are the examples she will, I was very curious. However, Frey gave a very quick personality about herself. She described herself as an outgoing, blunt, and not sensitive person. So one of the examples she quoted was her new colleague on board, and being a kind colleague, she wanted to invite. So she asked using where are you? And it caused misunderstood by the other parties. And if I were to give a suggestion to you, Frey, would be this may not be your personality fault, or I think it's more on be clearer on your communication, right? That caused this unnecessary misunderstanding. Third one, we have Hui Ying. Hui Ying was given a question, what makes a woman strong? Wow, so resonate to our today's theme, right? So Hui Ying showed us love because she said that love is actually coming from friends, family, and someone that you love. And strength also turn women to be a stronger person because it gives you the strength of keep going, spread the kindness and love, and make your mind peaceful and stronger. Hui Ying, knowing you being a Toastmasters member for years, and you definitely can do slightly longer in terms of your speech. Perhaps I would suggest you to elaborate by giving one of your personal example. Like maybe you have seen, or you yourself, all right, there's a circumstance, then you actually go all the way to actually want to help or to extend some guidance or whatnot, then it's actually a showing of your love to someone that you care of. All right. Last person, we have our guest today, none other than Arcisa, right? If I may invite you, Arcisa, you are given the title, if your younger self saw you today, what would surprise them the most? So you share with us that the comment given will be, you did well and a good job, because you show a lot of courage, self-esteem, and you develop your social skill. So again, given you a very short 2 minutes kind of a table topic. So I think my recommendation is you may kind of like show what you try to say, give example, and it will be good to perhaps suggest call for action. So if you have this three structure in your speech, right, and you'll be able to gauge how much time do you have and able to elaborate more. All right, so that is for me on my evaluation. Back to you, our Madam GE. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Junde.
you.
Yeah, personally, I still thought that the table topic evaluation is the most challenging role for me, as you have to have a very good listening skill, and you have to give what the speaker has did well and one area of improvement within 1 minute per speaker. Right. All right. Thank you, June, for your valuable feedback and evaluation. And next, we would like to go for the technical team report. All right, hold on. Okay, first I would like to invite Grammarian Eliza Lau to present her grammarian report.
Hi, thank you, Madam G. Let me share my screen. Okay. Everyone can see my screen. So the word of today is fortitude. So we have Eva use it twice, Chufeng 1 and June 1 time. If I have missed out anyone, my apologies. So there are some of the incorrect or some other sentence or words that I may suggest some improvement is someone is looking up to me, someone who admires me. I learn a lot from her. I draw inspiration from her. Scary to guide someone. It feels daunting to guide someone. At work, a very peak period. It's the busiest time at work. Cannot control my emotions. I felt overwhelmed. I can be very blunt. I lay it all on the table. Best intention means well. Expect a lot, hope for a great deal. Where are you? Where might you be? And there are some of the list of quotes or thoughts that I like during the speech, and there is actually a many today. And these are some that I managed to pick up. From Ewan, to nurture and build, lay a strong foundation. Life needs two to tango. From Sherry, at the end of the day, we are still human. My mental well-being. Yap Xiaozhen, butterfly in the stomach. Articulate my thoughts. You will feel cringy at first. Wendy, best intention give false hope. From Shakira, I managed to take it openly. From Samuel, understand the context. From Chufeng, be specific and relatable. Show your vulnerability. Delivery, engaging to watch. From Junbei, show empathy. That's all. Back to you, Madam G.
Okay, thank you, Eliza. Next, Move on to our counter report by Irene Yo. Over to you, Irene.
Thank you, madam. No, wait, she's not. Never mind. It's okay. I'll share my screen. Wait, how do I do this again? Okay. I found it. Okay. Can everybody see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So, see, I also have to count myself in now. For even only one, there's only one like. Cherry got 5 as one so 3 like. Seldon got 5 9 and 1 like. Chu Feng has 3 Redno has 1 and the rest that I didn't put in, there's zeros. It's not because I was sleeping, it's because they all didn't have any filler words or crutches. So June has 0, Shakira only 1, Samuel 0, Mei Hong 0, Free A is 4 and repeat like 2. Oh shoot. Okay, there's like is 2 here. Sorry, forgot my own list. And Wendy also, I remember, yeah. Arisa has 4 and 2 so, and Wendy has 3 and 2 like. The most used tonight is That's all from my report. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Irene, for the very detailed counter report. Next, I would like to invite Timer Rino Chia to present her timer report.
Okay, GE, let me share my screen now. Can everybody see my screen now? Yes?
Yep.
Okay, so as during the table topic sessions, as you can see, only Mei Hong just got to the 2 minutes. So the rest is under the time frame, but I guess it's because they are quite new. And then in the future, we hope that they can have more words so that they can feel the answers better. Thank you. And then the prepare speech, as we can see in here, Jivan and Xiao Chen is over, and Cherry is the only one that between the time frame. And then for the evaluations, so Samuel is over the time frame, while the 3, Chiu Fong, Ratno, and June are within the time frame. So that's my report to you, GE. Thank you.
Thank you, Rino. Okay, next is my GE report. Yeah, hold on. Oh, shall we do the voting for now?
Yep. Let's do the voting for now. Camille, are you able to do for the 2?
Wendy is gonna help for it. Yeah.
Yeah, actually the table topics, right? Depends on the situations whereby 2 to 2.5 minutes is the standard for Toastmaster. But there are times that we are doing 1 to 2 minutes only. Yeah, so because I saw Wendy say she have introduced the top table topic, the timings between 2 to 2.5 minutes. But actually in my agenda, I wrote 1 to 2 minutes only. So maybe our whole winners should do a standardizations on this part when we get back to our teams meeting to clarify on this. Okay. Camille, you okay?
When they mentioned the evaluator poll is ready, maybe you want to go with
Yeah. We can vote now. Okay, Wendy, we can vote now. Thank you. Okay. Everyone, please vote. And Wendy, you can let us know who is the winner. And after Shakira sessions, okay? Okay. Yeah, I'll be leaving in 10 minutes, okay? Give me 10 minutes. Yeah. I have to get up from the restaurant already, being chased out.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, then I continue with my GE report. Okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, good evening again, and thank you, Eva, for inviting me as a GE for this evening. She has been inviting me, I think, last month, and I'm glad to be here to serve and learning at the same time. Well, I'm glad that this meeting was started on time at 8 a.m. Despite the heavy rain outside, and everyone is still making it on time. And for the SAA, I'm going to applaud you for doing the to call the meeting in order, and also you put the what's it called, TI disclaimer standard, adhere to the TI standard professionally done. Okay, next, presiding officer, Pei, you have give a very strong opening to lift up the energy of this meeting, and it was a very aligned to the theme of this meeting. And you also say that you want to be setting a good example to your daughter, and this is a very good and encouraging speech to all of us. As for our TME, Eva, I have been talking to her 15 minutes prior to the club meeting begin, and she said that she was stuck somewhere and she had to go to somewhere cafe, right, to zoom in. And I applaud her for her responsibility and make it on time for this club meeting. Yeah. All right. And just that before I comment on anything, I would like to clarify: is it this is the standard setting of your club for not introducing a TI International and the Venus Club history?
I think we missed out that.
You missed
Sorry.
out lah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, no worry. Okay, never mind. Maybe you can do it in the next meeting lah. And for the benefits of guests, usually you will be share a history of the TI and also history of the Toastmaster Club. I mean the Venus Club, Toastmaster Club. And other than this, we are for the evaluation next. And next, I'll move on to the table topic master. I mean Wendy. Yeah, your topic was very aligned to the theme and short and sweet. And I applaud you for you give some summation or give some feedback to each speaker after their delivered speech. Yeah, this is very good that you give some feedback to your speaker, and you have a very good listening skill, I would say. All right, next. On the overall conduct of the meeting, I can see that you all is a very engaging, especially I can see you all popping the message at the chat box, right? Which is show there's a supporting between this club member is a very strong. I would say women support women is a very good. And I also have shared with the LinkedIn, right? Eva has shared with me the LinkedIn, and there is a full information on the agenda on your club social media, LinkedIn as well. And I did manage to go through your FB posting. I was very excited that you're having the annual trip, right? Well, this is very interesting. And it is very good for your club member to have this kind of engaging activity to build the rapport and then strengthen your membership of this club. As for next, the area of improvement, I would suggest that we have a friends from Thailand, right? And also some guests are not the Toastmaster Club member. Maybe the presiding officer or TME would give some time for the guests to them to share themselves, to introduce themselves and make them feel that they are part of this meeting. And the next area of improvement, I would say that's the agenda. Actually, I was just received the agenda a few hours before the meeting begins. Preferable, the agenda could be ready a day before the club meeting, I would say. But no worry, because my club also have this kind of issues as well. We know the challenges are, but we resolve it one by one. All right. I think that's all for my GE report. I would like to hand over the control to Eva. Thank you.
Thank you. I apologize for those that are incomplete and missing elements today. thanks for noticing that. That's a very important message from all our general evaluators. And every time when they share some things, will actually remind us how we could actually do better in our works and also in our life as well. Thank you, Shakira, for helping today. Yeah. And the next, right, I would like to take this opportunity to invite June because she needs to do an airtimes to promote our coming up special events. Over to you, June.
Thank you. Hi everyone, my name is June. I am one of the member in Venus. At the same time, I actually take a special project alongside with my Toastmasters journey. So how many of you have still feeling anxious when delivering presentation at work or in anywhere? Anyone? Can you maybe show of hand? You feel anxious when your manager asks you to speak something or share your opinion. Shakira, right? Anyone? Chufo? Yeah. Eliza, actually me too. All right. Yeah, I see many hands. Okay. Let's be true to ourselves. Like, even though you how many years when you're asked to, you're not ready, right? You have that kind of feeling. So to help you improve or overcome this upcoming, we are going to organize a speechcraft program. So what is the meaning of speechcraft, especially for our guests or new members in Toastmasters? This will definitely benefit you. So this is a very structured program that tailor to new joiner or even non-Toastmasters member. So why I say it's structured? Because it's also drawing or referencing Toastmasters program. We will guide you in 4 sessions, right? 4 sessions from preparing your speech. How do you structure? How do you use the powerful words? How do you use body language or vocal variety to actually present your speech? At the same time, we will also throw you table topics and learn how to do evaluation. Does it sound familiar for those Toastmasters member? Yes, right? This is exactly, I would say, level 1 in our Toastmasters pathway. So Speechcraft is designed to actually give you a kickstart or I would say a reminder, refresher course. So this Speechcraft that we designed, it will happen somewhere in May. Online platform, 4 hours on every Saturday. So we start on the 9th. 9 is the first weekend. So it's actually literally is from 9 to 30th. That's 4 Saturday. All right. So the fees is also very, very, I would say, value for money. 4 session is for early bird, we only collect 99 ringgit Malaysia. I think this is the cheapest that you can find in Toastmasters. All right, Speechcraft. So I will be sharing with you the poster. If I may, hang on. Can you see on my screen? Is it too small?
Yeah, as it is a bit small. Yeah.
Like that? Okay.
Yeah.
So the theme is step up, speak up, and stand out. All right. This is Toastmasters Speechcraft. It's collaboration between few of the Toastmasters Club from Ipoh, Toastmasters Club, Pitchmasters, Speakom, and of course, Venus Toastmasters Club. So again, the date is 9, 16, 23rd, and 30th of May. Is all on Saturday, 2 to 6 p.m. All right, 4 hours. So anyone interested, you can contact anyone in Venus or perhaps myself or our VPM. Yeah. So I will share this in our WhatsApp message. All right. So please grab this opportunity. And of course, if you want to help your people around you, your family, your colleague, or whoever that need to brush up on their communication skill, this is the best opportunity. 99 ringgit for 4 weekends. After 1 month, you will see difference in the person, be more confident, and also you will stand out when you talk. All right, back to you, back to our chair lady, right? Thank you, Eva.
Okay, I'm back. Yeah. So before we end the sessions, right, we have a closing speech. No, sorry. Let's vote first. Camille, you text me just now. Let's vote
Yeah.
let's vote for the table topic first. There are two persons, right?
There are three.
That's three. Okay. So we vote first, okay? Crystal, wait. Okay. Okay. Is everyone votes ready? You can vote for yourself also. Okay, everyone done? Okay. The last session's ready before we end. So we would like to invite our presidents, Winners Toastmaster presidents, Crystal Chin, to have the closing speech today.
Hi, well, before we do that, can we get all the awards and recognition first? Then only we will close. Thank you very much.
I'm not sure whether they have enough times to do the
Number we
thing
have,
yet.
I say. Right.
Okay,
I say,
then
thanks
we wait
everyone.
for okay.
I say while we are
Wendy,
waiting for
Wendy and Camille. Yeah.
Wendy and Camille, is Xiao Zhen in the room?
Yeah, Xiao Zhen is
Yes,
there.
yes.
Yeah.
Xiao Zhen, have you done your announcement?
Oh, okay. Can I have
Okay,
some
so
airtime
Yes,
myself?
so to acknowledge, I'll hand over the time to Xiao Zhen first.
All right. Yeah, before we have Crystal to give the closing, I would like to inform that actually we are planning on the annual trip. So the annual trip will be on July. So it will be a 2 days, 1 night trip. So I would like the members to cast your vote on which date. So I have selected first weekend of the July and also last weekend of July. So please cast your vote by this week. Then we can finalize the number of the participant. Then we can do the necessary next step. All right. Back to you, Krista. Thank you. Krista, you are muted.
Sorry. Thank you so much, Xiao Zhen. So June is asking any clue for the venue for the annual trip, Xiao Zhen?
It won't be too far. Will be
Okay.
in Selangor or Ipoh. These two options first.
Okay, okay. So in other essence, I would hope that everybody would actually vote for number one, for Xiao to finalize. Number two is that I hope to see you all during the trip. So do we have any teaser for those who are new? What do we do during the trip? Okay. Okay, to assist Xiao I think putting her on the spot, that's your table topics there. I think what we do is a 2 day, 1 night. Usually what we do is we have a physical all ladies trip. Let me re-emphasize, it's all ladies only. So guys, unfortunately you're not invited for this trip. Uh, However, if you have any ladies friend who would like to join, they are more than welcome. Priority will be given to Venus members. This is I would say an annual trip that we have in the context that it's all fun. We have a physical meeting, we have uh, team building per se, or what we say, we get to know each other and we can bond further. Why not? When we are waiting for Wendy for a little bit. So can I have Eliza? Eliza was one of our previous OC. To give a 30-second, not table topics, not 1 minute, 30 seconds. What do you enjoy? One thing, one word. What do you enjoy about our previous trip?
Wow. One word. Very
Okay, one sentence,
engaging. Yeah, it's very engaging actually because we meet online most of the time. So being able like once a year being together physically is actually I felt very like you can very humanly be in touch. Yeah. So we can really like relate to each other instead of like really like only seeing each other virtually. So really able to get to know each other better, and especially with all the late night chat we had during the trip. Yeah, getting to know
Okay.
many deeper than the surface. Yeah, that's all.
Thank you very much, Eliza. So
Yeah.
there you hear it. Maybe we can hear from somebody who doesn't speak a lot, maybe from Wendy. Just a quick one. You have 30 seconds.
What I enjoyed about the trip is how active everyone is. It's like everyone's so happy to see each other, and then we went to eat, I think breakfast lunch together, and then we went to the garden to take pictures together. Then we eat again together. Then we finally made it to the location. It's like we are just having one entire adventure, and then we have our meeting, and then we're just dancing there the next morning. And yeah, it was one of a kind trip. I I really enjoyed it.
Okay, so like we reiterate, I think you have like teasers here and there. Of course, Xiao Zhen will give you more teasers along the way. So first step, need to get your dates so that we can plan ahead, that we have in time. We have already allocated, it will be in July on over a weekend, 2 days, 1 night. So I hope to see all of you there. Okay, so Wendy, we have the certs ready, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So should we present the first one now?
Yes.
The
I
best
say Wendy.
speaker, the best speaker go to.
Okay, let's say
Okay, Crystal, you can do the recognition.
yes. Thank you so much, Eva. I say thanks for handing you over, Eva. All right, like say so. What's a recognition? Why we do this is to recognize all our best players and recognize our role players for today. So can we have who is our best speaker for the day? Mandy, over to you. And we have Sherry. Congratulations. Well done, Sherry. Is this your first best speaker?
Got 3 awards already.
I think
The
she's the
mentor,
best speaker all the time now.
the
Yes,
mentor
amazing,
is
amazing.
keeping
Too
track.
good already, too good
The
already.
mentors, yes.
Yes. So Retno is actually Sherry's mentor. So well done. Our new member, less than a year. 3 already, according to your mentor. Best speaker. So congratulations, Sherry. I will wait for the YouTube video to look into your presentation.
Camille, have you taken the picture?
Yes,
Thank you.
it's done.
Thank you, Camille. Can we have our next one? Wow. Best table topics. We have our guest, Prairie. Am I pronouncing it right?
Free A, free A.
Free. Okay, free.
Can anyone spotlight her, please, or add?
Yeah, give
thank
me a
you.
moment.
Okay, smile.
Congratulations, free.
Yeah, done.
What? I want you to give me the one.
Well done, Chu Fong, best evaluator in the house.
Smile. Well done.
I'm proud of my mentee, Chu Fong. Next one is best table topics, yeah?
So just now.
No pressure.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, done.
Okay. Okay, a very big thanks to Shakira, like say our Berjaya from Berjaya Toastmasters Group,
I would
and
like to
she's also the
invite my
AD.
cat to be in the frame as well.
Definitely Shakira.
Yeah, she's the
Okay.
background noise for today.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait. My cat a bit naughty.
I'm very sure Wendy love your cat.
Okay, come.
Congratulations. And thank you so much, Shakira,
Thank you, Crystal.
for being our GE for the day. Okay, we have Samuel. Is Samuel still in the room?
He has left earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I
Okay.
will take the photo
I
anyway.
will say thank you for Samuel because I think he stood in last minute for Michelle for being a evaluator. Okay,
Yeah,
can we stop
done.
sharing? Right, let's see. A big thank you, I would say, to our GE, Shakira, for joining us today and making definitely her pointers this one that she has given us earlier is definitely something that we will look into. I'll just do a shout out to Frie, and I believe we have another guest, Arisa. Welcome to Venus. I hope I can catch you the next time that we have our Venus meeting because I joined in a bit last minute due to some work engagement, but definitely I'd love to catch up with both of you. That I'll see you the next meeting in Venus. So all in all, I would say thank you very much to all the Venus Toastmasters. But for me today is more towards telling my gratitude towards all each and every individual Venus Toastmasters members. I believe you've been this morning, I've sent out a message that we have achieved our early President Distinguished Award. Of course, we are heading towards SMATLey, but this is no feat, to be denied. Whereby every single effort, regardless whether it's from the EXCO, where I know they have been working day and night, to make sure all our education goals are met, our membership are being, to endorse, and then our treasurer, our secretary, and Wendy, who's opening every single meeting, making sure everything goes well on time. So I just like to say a shout out for the last 9 months. Of course, we have a remaining 3 months to go. So even though if you're not an EXCO, you play a very important role as a team member, whereby all of you contributed your education goals. You met your level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We, like I say, some of you are doing projects. And in that context, all of you contributed to our success. There's no big, there's no small. It doesn't mean that, president is all, I'm just a member. No, because every single of you, without you, we cannot make this a success. So you have to give yourself a big pat on the back, okay, to make our club, your dedication, like we say, the fortitude, your attitude, your resilience for us to achieve that. So we have so many clubs in this one, and yet we have achieved early president. It's nothing to be distinguished, nothing to be put aside, but everything to be shout out about. So in essence, I would like to say thank you to all. The fight has not ended because we are still fighting for our SMATLey Awards. I say we are hoping for our recognition during the annual conference in June. So I hope all in all, we can still contribute. In that context, I would say thank you very much. Let's see you during the next meeting. All right, I'll bid adios, and I call this meeting to adjourn. All right, thank you everyone. Good night.
Thank